Ever wonder why life throws curveballs at us when we least expect it? It's a question that resonates with all of us, no matter who we are, where we're from, or what our circumstances might be. It's the universal nature of adversity and challenge. Picture this, if you will. A young adult fresh out of college lands their dream job. They're on top of the world, ready to conquer it. And then, out of the blue, they're handed a pink slip. They've lost their job, their source of income, their sense of security. Or maybe it's a different scenario. Perhaps it's a student who's been studying day and night for a critical exam, only to find out they've failed. These aren't just hypothetical situations. They're real-life scenarios that people across the globe face every day. And you know what? It's not about the curveball itself. It's about how we choose to handle it. It's about the decision to swing and miss, or to step up to the plate and take another shot. Adversity doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about age, gender, or race. It's an uninvited guest that shows up at our doorstep, often when we least expect it. But it's also a teacher. It pushes us out of our comfort zones, tests our limits, and forces us to grow. It's easy to feel disheartened when faced with a significant challenge. It's natural to feel overwhelmed, to want to throw in the towel. But it's in these moments, these trials and tribulations, where we discover our true potential. We learn about our resilience, our courage, and our strength. So, when life throws you a curveball, remember this. It's not about the challenge itself. It's about how you respond to it. It's about refusing to let adversity define you. It's about standing tall, dusting yourself off, and moving forward, even when the odds seem stacked against you. In the face of adversity, our true strength emerges. So, no matter how dark the world may seem, keep going. Because you're stronger than you think, and you're capable of overcoming anything that life throws your way. In every hero's journey, there is a moment of despair, a dark night of the soul. Do you know what makes a hero? It's not the superhuman strength or the magical powers, it's their resilience, their courage, their determination to face the storm and come out stronger on the other side. Now let's talk about the hero's journey, a narrative as old as storytelling itself. It's a pattern we see again and again in literature, in films, in the tales we tell our children. The hero sets out, faces a significant challenge, stumbles and struggles. But do they give up? No, they dig deep, gather their courage and overcome the obstacle, emerging stronger and wiser than before. But here's the twist. This narrative isn't reserved for fictional characters in a book or on a screen. It's your narrative too. Every day you're living your own hero's journey. You confront challenges, you struggle, you stumble. Maybe it's a difficult project at work or a personal goal that seems out of reach. Maybe it's a relationship that's testing your patience, or a fear you're trying to overcome. These are your dragons to slay, your mountains to climb. And just like the hero in any story, you have a choice. You can let the challenge defeat you, or you can rise to meet it. You can let the struggle define you, or you can define the struggle. You can let the fear paralyze you, or you can conquer it. Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failure is a lesson learned. Every struggle is a test of your resilience. And every challenge is an opportunity to grow, to learn, to discover more about who you are and what you're capable of. So when the world looks dark, when the path ahead seems steep and treacherous, remember that you're the hero of your own story. You have the strength, you have the courage, you have the power to overcome. Every challenge you face is a part of your hero's journey, leading you towards growth and self-discovery. What if you had a toolbox filled with everything you need to overcome any obstacle life throws at you? Imagine, if you will, a world where each setback is but a stepping stone towards your goals, where every stumble is merely a precursor to a triumphant leap. In this metaphorical toolbox, the first tool you'll find is resilience. Picture resilience as a sturdy hammer, capable of driving nails into the toughest of surfaces. When life throws curveballs, it's your resilience that allows you to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Think of Thomas Edison, who faced countless failures before successfully inventing the light bulb. His resilience turned each setback into a stepping stone towards his eventual success. Next, we pull out the tool of positivity. Positivity is the flashlight that illuminates a path through the darkness of challenge. When you focus on the positive, you're able to see opportunities where others see only obstacles. Consider the story of Bethany Hamilton, the professional surfer who lost her arm to a shark attack. Instead of letting her injury define her, she chose to focus on what she could still do, and went on to become a champion surfer. Then, there's the tool of perseverance. Perseverance is the wrench that keeps tightening the bolts no matter how stubborn they may be. It's the embodiment of the saying, If at first you don't succeed, try again. Just recall the story of J.K. Rowling, who was rejected by 12 publishers before her Harry Potter series found a home and became a global sensation. The final tool in our box is the power of a supportive community. This is the glue that holds everything together. When you surround yourself with positive, supportive people, you create an environment where you can thrive even in the face of adversity. It's like a tree standing tall in a forest, supported by the roots of those around it. With the right tools, you can turn any challenge into an opportunity for growth. So next time you face adversity, remember your toolbox. You're stronger than you think. Can you see the light at the end of the tunnel? This is not just an idiom, it's a beacon of hope, a glimmer of victory, a testament to our resilience. It's about the strength we find within ourselves when faced with the darkest of nights. It's about the courage we muster to keep going no matter what. Let's talk about hope and perseverance. These two potent forces that, when combined, can help us overcome the greatest of challenges. They are the fuel that drives us forward, the compass that guides us through the murkiest of storms, the lifeline that pulls us out of the deepest of pits. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. He failed 1,000 times before he successfully invented the light bulb. But did he give up? No. He saw each failure not as a defeat, but as a step closer to success. He held on to the hope that he would eventually find the solution. And he did. Or think about J.K. Rowling, who was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter was finally accepted. She persevered through hardship and rejection, never losing sight of the light at the end of her tunnel. And let's not forget about Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison, never losing hope, and emerged to lead his country out of the darkness of apartheid. These inspiring individuals remind us that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, for transformation. They teach us that the journey is just as important as the destination, that the struggle is part of the story. Challenges can break us, or they can make us stronger. They can shatter our dreams, or they can shape our destiny. But it all depends on how we respond to them. So when you find yourself in the throes of adversity, when the world looks bleak and unforgiving, remember these stories. Remember the strength within you. Remember the light at the end of the tunnel. Remember, it's the darkest nights that produce the brightest stars. You are stronger than you think, and the world needs that strength. Keep going.